Welcome to Managing and Overcoming Depression. This yoga practice will allow us to start shifting the experience of depression in both body and mind. Thank you for taking this healing step into the path of yoga. We will need one firm blanket that measures approximately 1 by 2 feet when folded, and another prop, such as a pillow or rolled blanket. Before we start, let's set an achievable intention for today's practice. It can be a physical one, such as, I will keep my torso nice and tall. I will be more aware of my inhalations. I will keep my chest lifted. Or a more subtle one, such as, I will keep a smile on my face, even if I don't feel like smiling. Or, I will keep the faith in myself alive. Let's get started. Let's sit upright in a comfortable seated position. We will start with the energizing full yogic breath. Let's place one hand on the abdomen, one hand on the chest. Let's inhale slowly and deeply. The abdomen expands fully, then the mid-ribs, and the upper chest lifts a little. As we exhale, let's relax in reverse order, from the chest to the ribs to the belly. In the inhalation, we feel the belly expands and the chest lifts up. And in the exhalation, we relax back in the chest, ribs, and belly in that order. The movement flows continuously, like the waves in the ocean. Let's make sure we relax in between the breaths. Continue noticing the wave-like motion of the torso, harmonious, flowing movement. There is no strain. And now our last full yogic breath. We will transition into bridge pose, which can give us a sense of liveliness through the body. Let's lie down face up, knees bent. Let's slide the feet in 6 to 12 inches from the buttocks, toes pointing forward. Keeping the knees hip-width apart, let's inhale as we press the feet down and slowly lift the spine off the floor. As we exhale, let's slowly lower the spine back to the floor. The ankles are under the knees as we lift up the spine, one vertebrae at a time. And the breath flows evenly in and out through the nose. In the next inhalation, the spine comes up higher if the body allows it. Then we will tuck the shoulders under to stay a little longer in the pose, hands interlaced behind. Let's mentally focus at the forefront of the brain. Take a deep breath into the chest. And slowly release. Let's hug our knees into our chest. Roll side to side. And sit up. We will position the two props parallel to each other, approximately 20 inches apart. Let's finish with a restorative backward bend. Sitting in between the two props, let's lie down, placing the back of the heart on the rectangular shaped blanket. The shoulders remain on the floor, with arms extended out to the sides and the knees relaxed onto the rolled blanket or pillow. Let's settle and adjust the props if needed. We should feel a comfortable stretch on the chest. Now let's take a few full yogic breaths. Every breath is a new beginning. Let's notice the movement of the breath as the chest becomes wider and the lungs and heart are lifted. Let's imagine or feel a lotus flower in the center of the chest. Its petals are open upwards towards the brain. Each petal represents a blessing, all of which we are grateful for in our lives. Let's start to think of all the blessings that we have. And now, let's visualize the mud out of which the lotus grows. Regardless of its origins, it lifts itself high into the air to absorb the sunlight. The lotus is filled with gratitude as it blooms towards the sunlight. Let's feel our own hearts rejoice in gratitude. Let's remain connected with the experience as we gradually come back into the awareness of our body. Gradually adding movement to the body, fingers and toes, knees into the belly and rolling onto the right side. Gently, let's come back into a seated position, spine nice and tall. Our heart is like the lotus. Let's acknowledge the spark of light shining with us to allow us to flourish. Now, mentally, let's radiate blessings from our heart to the world. Namaste.